Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Charlotte Hornets MyNBA series. And in this episode, we are going to be playing the first two games of the playoffs and the first two playoff games of this series. We are matched up with this Cleveland Cavaliers team, but before we get into our matchup, let's just take a look around what's happening in the other, matchups in this league. I don't know why I couldn't talk there for a second. The Mavericks, fresh off a championship, they're the number one seed in the West. And in the league, going to be playing the Grizzlies, who really didn't look like they were going to make the playoffs for a moment there, but ended up sneaking in and are the 8th seed, so that should be an interesting series. The Timberwolves, they're the 4th seed. Anthony Edwards has just been absolutely ridiculous. He ended up finishing with 34 points per game, which was not the 37 he was averaging earlier, but still very good. And then playing this Suns team led by Devin Booker, Jalen Green, AJ Dibansa. This is a young team, but they've got some very interesting players, and I can see them maybe upsetting that Wolves team. The Lakers, they are the 3 seed, thanks to the MVP Luka Doncic, who averages 31 points per game, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and 50-40 right here. That is really good. This team is basically just a bunch of role players, but I guess these role players fit Luka very, very well. The Thunder, they are the 2 seed, dealing with a lot of injuries this season. They were still able to acquire that 2 seed. They're going to be playing the Rockets, who are the 7 seed. And that's just very surprising that this team is this good. But without Kevin Durant, I don't know if they have much of a chance against this OKC team, which is very stacked. Toronto, the 4th seed, will be facing the Chicago Bulls at 5. Interesting matchup. 2 teams that I don't really know that are that, I don't really think they're that good. But I guess the 2K sim believes they are, as they always do. New York and Indiana, this has just been a very interesting series to watch over the last 2 years in real life. And they're going to be playing again here in the first round. So Tyrese Halliburton, his first full season back from injury, had a career high in his points per game. So we'll see what he can do in his return to the playoffs. And the Hawks, they are the 2 seed, playing against the Orlando Magic, which is a very good sleeper team, but I don't know if they have enough firepower to keep up with this Hawks offensive squad, although the Hawks are missing Onyeka Okongwu. I don't know why I said that through the yawn, but yeah, they're going to be facing a pretty decent Hawks squad, the Magic car. But our matchup is this Cleveland Cavaliers team, and this team is it's pretty good. So let's take a look at some things before we hop into game 1. First, just a little bit of just showing you what teams do well, and then I picked, not 2 strengths and 2 weaknesses, not the whole thing like I usually do, but I picked something simple and then just give you some info as well. So I picked the offensive rating and the defensive rating, and then one thing each team struggles with, and maybe talking about how each team can exploit those weaknesses in order to win this series. So for the Cavs, they just finished as the 8th seed at 40-42, but they dealt with a lot of injuries, and a lot of injuries will really definitely hinder your performance in the regular season. But this team is now fully healthy and ready to return. They have the 9th best offensive rating, but the 24th best defensive rating, which is a big struggle for this squad. And really, the reason why I think this team is not as good as they should be is their bench is atrocious. They have the 24th best scoring bench, and really the most notable name on this bench is Dennis Schroeder, who is 33 now and didn't really have the most amazing season. Jalen Tyson, Tristan Da Silva, Sam Merrill, Tyrese Proctor, who's really not ready to play yet. It's just not a good lineup. Aaron Wiggins is on this bench though, but he is dealing with injuries. So this bench for this Cleveland team, just atrocious. 24th best scoring bench at just under 36 points per game. Not good at all. And that's really why they finished with the 8th seed. Obviously the injuries hurt, but that bench is just terrible. Now for us, the Charlotte Hornets, we just finished with 50 wins, which is the first time since 1997, I believe, maybe 1998. I forgot what it said, but it's been almost 30 years since then. But our offensive rating, 8th best, just a little bit better than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then we have the 15th best defensive rating in the league, which I think doesn't really tell the full story of how good our defense is. But still, having those marks this early into our rebuild, I think is just phenomenal. Now, in a weak East, we need to be able to take advantage of it, and I think we did in this season. Our passing, though, is something that is not very good. Now, yes, LaMelo Ball is one of the best passers in the league, finished top 5 in assists per game. But our other guards don't really bring a ton of passing, and even our forwards. I think Khan is really our second best passer on this team, full of a lot of guards like A.J. Mitchell and Colin Sexton and Brandon Miller. Those guys really aren't, moving the ball very elite. So it is very interesting to see that. So that's kind of how the breakdown is for these two teams, and maybe as we get onto the playoffs, these get more in depth. But that is one thing I wanted to show you guys. And then the star matchup for this game, not this game, well, yeah, this game, but this series in general, it'll be Donovan Mitchell versus LaMelo Ball, and you kind of knew that. Now, Donovan Mitchell doesn't have the best counting stats on this team, but you can tell that he is the best player, and especially in the playoffs, he likes to step up his game to another level. Donovan Mitchell averaging just about 21 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, a steal and a half per game, almost half a block, and very, very efficient at 55.5% from the field, almost 42% from deep, and 80% from the free throw line. But he just takes his game to a different level in the playoffs. He had 57 in the bubble in 2020, and it just kind of seems like when the lights are the brightest, Donovan Mitchell is going to give you not only his best, but beyond his best, and he just kind of goes into a different mode in these playoff games. And then LaMelo Ball, how about this? This is his first playoff series. If I'm not mistaken, I'm definitely not mistaken. I don't think so. I think they made it to the play-in. They weren't good, but yes, this is LaMelo Ball's first playoff appearance. And for that, to be happening in year number 7, it's definitely upsetting, but at least you got in now, and you can show us what you can do. This year, he was phenomenal. All-NBA third team, probably should have been a little bit higher, and definitely should have been an all-star. But 26.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 8.5 assists, over a steal game, almost a block a game, which is very impressive. His defense has really stepped up to a different level here. Ridiculously efficient. 55% from the field, 43% from deep, and almost 90% from the free throw line is kind of almost unheard of for a point guard who has the ball in his hands that much. But that's just how good LaMelo Ball has been this season, really ascending to the upper echelon of point guards this year. So that is the breakdown for both of these teams, and what the Stars do. So I don't know, man. Like, there hasn't been playoff basketball here in a while. I'm ready to jump in it. Before we jump in, though, one last thing. Just taking a look around the league. Minnesota wins game 1. 60 points from Anthony Edwards. They won by almost 80 points. They won by what, 73 or 77? That's insane. That's got to be the biggest win in playoff history. 60 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Dante DiVincenzo had 31. Like, wow, that's insane. The Lakers won game 1 against the Spurs, 45-7-9. Isaiah Evans with 21. Wemby is not healthy right now. He just had a injury in his foot, I believe, which is very unfortunate. No, it's a left-hand fracture. He's day-to-day. I expect him to play game 2. And then also Stephon Castle is injured. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to return. Yeah, broken vertebrae. That is not good at all. Then Toronto wins game 1 against the Bulls. They were at home. Brandon Ingram with 25. New York gets the win at home at Madison Square Garden. Tim Hardaway Jr. among the top scorers. And then the Hawks with Mo Wagner getting some revenge against his former team, the Magic. Take game 1, but that's happened all around the league. So let's get into playoff basketball in Charlotte, which hasn't transpired since like 2015, I believe, maybe 2016, since the Kemba Walker Walker days. So over a decade since then. Let's get into this game. All right, it appears to be rocking here at the Spectrum Center. The Cavs starting lineup, very, very good. DeAndre Hunter, probably their worst starter, which means you got a very, very good team. Key matchup, 2K says it'll be Donovan Mitchell versus Brandon Miller. Two guys averaging similar stats, but obviously Donovan Mitchell is on a different level than Brandon Miller. And the first playoff game in over a decade here in Charlotte. I love that everybody's wearing blue. And it started. DeAndre Hunter, he's open for three. So I was talking about him a little bit. And he ends up cashing out from the outside. Melo being guarded by Darius Garland is obviously a problem for the Cavs as Toumani Camara continues his excellent role game. 1 point, 1 assist is DeAndre Hunter is blocked by Brandon Miller. Good defense. Now Brandon Miller finds Walker Kessler inside on the fast break. And Walker Kessler with a little bit of finesse on that layup right there. He is able to score. Attempt. Continuing to run. Now here's Toumani Camara. Back out to LaMelo. Again, Camara rolls and is rewarded with a jam. That time a mismatch. Camara had Garland on him and LaMelo had Jared Allen go to the pick and roll. Garland step back three. No good. Rebound Brandon Miller. Melo pushing the pace again and throws it down over Evan Mobley. What a start to this game, and the pace is all over the place. LaMelo Ball. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. It's a 9-5 lead, and our defense is looking pretty decent right now. Screen from Camara, who pops, who's open for 3, and Toumani Camara has 7 points already, and it's a 7-point lead for us. He's taken over, and he's got 7 points. Khan wide open. What a feed from Brandon Miller, and Khan has his first playoff points, and another timeout for the Cavs. Keep it back to LaMelo. Camara, he's wide open for 3 again, and he drills it. 10 first quarter points for Toumani Camara here in game 1. Looking for Evan Mobley, but he finds Noah instead. Lob up top is to Diabate, and he lays it up and in. Good play there by LaMelo Ball. Melo, we got to get him going downhill. We do that with the screen, and Musa will finish the lob again with soft touch. So far tonight, LaMelo has been a better passer than he has been a scorer, which is, gets to that mid-range jumper, missed it. Noah with the offensive rebound. Mitchell open for 3 now, and he'll drill that one. So A.J. Mitchell not making his playoff debut. He's actually a championship winner. See if he can bring some of that championship experience. Even though he didn't play much in the playoffs. Mitchell off the screen. There's nobody inside. That's 5 quick points for A.J. Mitchell. And late clock. Cleveland doing a good job defensively. Mitchell will fire and knock it down. That's 8 points all coming in this quarter for A.J. Mitchell, and he has been huge. Big reason why we're not down by 5-6 points right now. Walker Kessler. LaMelo, step back, creates space and drills a 3. His first make of the night from outside. As there's a steal from Toumani Camara. Another great dump off there by LaMelo. Got Jared Allen in the air on his layup attempt. And then Walker Kessler just feasting. That's 7 assists for LaMelo. So the scoring is not there for him right now, but it doesn't need to be. Find an open shot here. Oh, A.J. Mitchell's wide open. Well, he was. Missed it. Camara offensive rebound. His impact has been so good tonight. LaMelo open for 3. He drills it. His second make. And it's a 5-point lead. Extra opportunities from our hustle guys. Walker Kessler and Toumani Camara, they have helped out a ton here in game 1. Screen from Camara, who's done a great job with that all season long and all night as A.J. Mitchell knocks down another 3. LaMelo just creating off the screen. Great screen from Camara per usual. Mitchell to LaMelo. LaMelo inside, got fouled, and he scores with the left hand. Finishing through contact. LaMelo is starting to put on a show. 13 points, can make it 14 right now. He's shooting 50%. He's got 8 assists. It's been great defensively. Like LaMelo now with the rock. Still open, I'm not going to lie. Darius Garland is not getting any contest on that. LaMelo knocks down yet another triple. And he started off wildly inefficient and has became really efficient since then. 19 and 8. LaMelo back out to Kamara. Take a step back. You're open for three and drill it again. Toumani Camara, our second leading scorer, has been so good tonight. Toumani made another defensive or offensive play. There's Walker Kessler with a great defensive play. Finding Kamara inside is LaMelo, and Kamara's got 15. LaMelo already with a double-double. It's an 11-point lead. Way too many turnovers for the Cavs so far. Our defense is just on another level with creating turnovers, which is not something we're super elite at, as Mobley misses. Kessler with the board. LaMelo pushing. Khan, the midi over the backboard. Drops in. This run just continues. It's a 13-point lead now. Kamara will set him yet another screen. Kamara pops. He's wide open for three. And Toumani Camara has been on automatic tonight. He's got 18. Him and LaMelo have just been the perfect pick and roll, pick and pop tandem. Just a great 1-2 punch so far tonight. And that's not really what I expected heading into this game, into this series, as LaMelo gets to stop the board now. Blitz the free throws. Brandon Miller, he's open for three. And he finally gets something from outside. 13th assist of the night for LaMelo Ball. That is 9 points for Brandon Miller on that one right there. Mitchell, floater. That's just way too easy for A.J. Mitchell. Just ran right past Donovan Mitchell, and very, very easy points for him. Again, late clock. Steps back over Mobley. Caught it to fall. A.J. Mitchell with 16 off the bench. And another bailout triple from him. We're back up by 18. Tyson inside. That's a tough shot. Missed it. Got it back again. That's a tough shot from Mobley. He missed it. Noah with the board. LaMelo pushes it. Gives it to De Silva. Now De Silva has it. Gave it to Musa. De Silva ends up stealing it. Almost a turnover from De Silva. Tyson's been super aggressive tonight. There's almost a steal from A.J. Mitchell. Instead, Silva scores. Straight line. Noah with the board. LaMelo pushing. Khan cutting. Khan missing. LaMelo keeps it alive. And Khan picks it up. Good ball movement. It's A.J. Mitchell open for three again. And he drills it again. What is Cleveland doing? You cannot leave A.J. Mitchell open. LaMelo with his 14th assist of the night. Rice goes up, missed it. Diabate with the board. LaMelo, maybe a 2-for-1 opportunity. Goes a lob up top to Noah, and he tips it up and in for his first career playoff points. And yet another assist from LaMelo Ball. He's got 15 of them. Now he gets a steal. LaMelo all over the place. Downhill, LaMelo will throw it down. He's got 23 and 15. It's a 22-point lead. Cleveland has no idea what hit them. As Tyson quiets the crowd for a moment there, LaMelo has just been ridiculously good tonight. On another level. Late clock. LaMelo, broken ankles, missed the three though. Still a 20-point lead, and that run from LaMelo has just almost given us a win already. I mean, 20-point advantage. We've got 86 points heading into the fourth. LaMelo with, just a ridiculous game so far. Or just a dominant victory from us in game one. And every category, every category we won. That was important. 12 steals, 14 offensive rebounds, 25 assists, 37 bench points. I mean, these 21 fast break points. We shot lights out from outside. These are supposed to be things that are weaknesses for us, right? And that third quarter kind of blew the game out of the water. LaMelo just 34 and 16. We have the best player in this series by far. Ridiculously efficient as well. A.J. Mitchell in his first game with us in the playoffs, 9 of 17 from the field, 5 of 7 from deep, 23 points in 28 minutes. Toumani Camara, 21 points, 5 of 10 from 3. Great steals. Same thing with Walker Kessler. He was amazing on the offensive glass. So was Musa. So was Noah, too. I mean, these guys just balled out. And for us to do that in game 1 of this series, it is very important. And moving on to game 2, I mean, if we can replicate that, just create that same high that we just had, I will be very excited. It looks like the Cavs are going to start Jalen Tyson for game 2. Is DeAndre Hunter hurt? No, they're just going to move him to the bench for some more scoring. Jalen Tyson did play really well. He had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. I mean, he was better than Donovan Mitchell, who had 5 points, shot 14% and 9.1% from 3. Around the league, Memphis takes game 1 in that series. I can kind of see that happening. Minnesota 2-0, Lakers 2-0. OKC takes game 1. Almost had 3 30-point scores. The Lakers here didn't even have a great game from Luka. They actually had a terrible game, and they still won. Wemby played, but didn't play good at all, especially not for his standards. Randall and Edwards combined for 60. And what happened in this Memphis game? Malik Monk gave him 27. Chicago takes game 2 behind 30 from Kobe White. New York Knicks go up 2-0. 68 combined points from Brunson and Bridges. And Cat fouls out in 16 minutes. Still at 19. No dark magic right now. Oh, man. Hawks are up 2-0. And haven't really played that well either. So, yeah. Let's just get on to game 2, and hopefully we can, create the same advantages that we did in game 1. Right, back at home yet again, of course, for game 2. And game 1, the Cavs just really had nothing going. Their best player was Jalen Tyson, so Jalen Tyson will end up starting game 2. And he's going to be the main matchup for LaMelo Ball. And that means Darius Garland is going to have to guard Con Knipple. So Con might end up having a big game himself. We will see, though. Walker Kessler and Jarrett Allen are ready to get this jump going. And Jarrett Allen ends up winning as a result. LaMelo will stay on Darius Garland. He did a really good job. As here's a steal from Brandon Miller on the first possession of the game. Con pulls up for 3. And his playoff struggles continue here. Mobley over to Donovan Mitchell, who had a terrible game 1. He had 5 points, but he's already up to 3 points right here. LaMelo, I mean, that is just way too easy. Just gets right past Jalen Tyson for an easy jam. Avs still have this 3-point lead. Donovan Mitchell, another 3, and another hit for Donovan Mitchell, who already has more points than he did in game 1. Back out to LaMelo. LaMelo sends Jalen Tyson flying and bricks an open 3. Miller almost got another steal, kind of being risky, and Walker Kessler helping the helper gets a steal here. Good ball movement. Con now. He goes inside, gets around Darius Garland, and he throws it down as well. Brandon Miller. Hop step inside, he throws it down. Feels like all of our points have been dunked so far. Brandon Miller with a really good move. He didn't really have a good game 1 at all. Brandon Miller with another steal. I wasn't even paying attention. And we'll bring the ball back out with LaMelo, who's pretty open for 3. He doesn't end up shooting it, though. Con, he is wide open and on balance and on target. He gives us the lead. And Con will get a screen from Kessler. Pulls up and knocks it down. That's 9 first-quarter points on 4 for 7 shooting, so very efficient as well. Play. Looks like Con will have another chance to score here. Over Allen, he got it to fall, and everything is working for Con Knipple right now. 11 first-quarter points, our leading scorer, and the game's leading scorer as well. Jalen Tyson now looking for Mobley. He is yet to get involved. Give it to Brandon Miller. Coach just wants an ISO. Which is not working right now. Con, can you bail us out again? He's pretty open from 3. And of course he knocks it down. He's knocking down everything tonight. 14 points for Con Knipple. After a rough first playoff game, he is looking a lot more comfortable tonight. Brandon Miller has to put one up. Late clock. Missed it, but who is there on the job? It's Moussa Diabate, who scores as well. I was going to bring it outside of the paint and reset, but he got bumped, and I figured, well, might as well just let it fly because might get 3 in the key. Donovan Mitchell back in the game now. He is blocked by Moussa Diabate. LaMelo now running to AJ Mitchell over Donovan, and he missed it. Especially defensively. The rookie 3 at the buzzer is, oh wow, thought he made it. We're only up by 4, but our defense just continues to be really good, and Con Knipple is leading the way with 14 points. Brandon Miller goes behind the back, gets inside, and throws it down. Great aggressive play there from Brandon Miller. And again, owning the paint is something we're very good at. Melo looking for a screen from Diabate. He's wide open from outside, and he drills it. He's got 9. It's been a relatively quiet game for LaMelo Ball thus far, but yeah, if he's got it going, things can get real ugly for Cleveland. They're down by 9 now. And this is what happened last game. It was a little close for the first few quarters, and then some, and then it just got out of control. There's a block from Diabate. AJ Mitchell picks it up, and Noah will miss the layup, but AJ got it back. And AJ's got De Silva on him. AJ doesn't have the best animations. LaMelo a 3 is good anyways. It's a 12-point lead. And another bucket for LaMelo Ball. Back-to-back triples. Just shot that one over Schroeder. LaMelo now. Brandon Miller, he's open for 3. And Brandon Miller knocks it down. That's 3 straight triples for our squad. And LaMelo creating all of them. 13-point game. The Cavs need a timeout again. Con. That's a 3, I think, and he drills it. That's 4 straight triples for us. Con with 17 points in this first half. Moussa has Schroeder on him. We'll give it to Moussa. The post up, AJ Mitchell, he's open. Another 3, 5 straight triples. It's raining here in Charlotte. And the Cavs are down by 19, a very similar game to game 1. Except this just looks a whole lot worse now. Looking for AJ Mitchell. He's open for 3. Schroeder not doing a good job of defending. Another triple for this team. The second for AJ Mitchell. The Cavs have to do a better job at closing out and finding 3-point shooters. I mean, that is what our 6th triple of this quarter. That is insanity. AJ, late clock. Drives inside over Schroeder, and he scores. He's got 8. Lead back up to 15, and there's just not a ton of defense on the floor for the Cavs, and it's really hurt them. And their offense is supposed to be a strong suit, but there's not been a ton of that either for them. AJ Mitchell on Donovan. Spinning. Drives right. Gets past eventually. And throws it down right there. And he's slowed down a lot. Sexton, same result as Donovan on the other end. He's got a jam in our offense. It's just red hot right now. Hunter drives over Khan. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Now over Moussa. That one's no good either. Sexton. Over to Moussa. Over to Noah. Just not great floor running by our guys. Sexton now. Pass Schroeder. Nobody's helping. That's an easy layup for Colin Sexton. He's got 4. It's Brown on him. And he lost the ball. Goes right to Moussa. Double team comes. AJ Mitchell pump fake. He gets past Brown and throws it down for double digits. Everything is going our way so far. Even when it wasn't. So I figured, probably play a little bit better. We haven't played bad, though. Brandon Miller, he's got 7 points so far tonight. Good pass to Walker Kessler, who rolls to the rim and throws it down. Moussa Diabate's been amazing off the bench. But Walker Kessler gets his first points of the night right there. Kamara now, we're looking for LaMelo. Give it to him. He's got Garland on him. And he just blows right by. He's got 14 points. So LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Kahn, and A.J. Mitchell getting the job done scoring-wise. There's a great play. Another steal for Brandon Miller. Kahn. Oh, my God. No way Kahn Knipple can do that in real life. There's actually no way. But I'll take the standing dunk over Jalen Tyson, I guess. 19 for Kahn Knipple. Screen from Kessler. That is way too easy, and Walker Kessler throws it down. Another easy roll right there from him. That's 4 assists for LaMelo. He's got 14 points to go along with it, as well as there's a easy jam for Jared Allen. I don't know how that happens, but not mad. We have a 16-point lead. If it was like a 2-point game, that'd be very frustrating, but isolation for the final play here of the first half. LaMelo step back midi is good. Should have been a 3. But Jalen Tyson, Darius Garland, doesn't matter who's guarding LaMelo Ball. He's been unstoppable. Kahn's been unstoppable. A.J. Mitchell's been unstoppable. This team has been unstoppable against the Cavs. They're by 18 right now. I don't even know if Evan Mobley scored yet. He's been so bad. LaMelo, that one doesn't get stolen by Garland, and we score as a result. Kahn Knipple with 22. He is lighting it up right now. Garland now. Garland to Allen, even though he got past LaMelo. Jalen Tyson. That is just unbelievable defense from our guys. Kahn grabs the rebound. He's got Garland on him. Kahn goes inside over Mobley and somehow lays it up and in. It's 24 for Kahn. He looks like a different man. On him. Mobley is just staring him down but not doing anything to help. And Walker Kessler with 8 points. It is, there's just mismatches everywhere for the Cavs. They can't guard anything. LaMelo just blows right past Jalen Tyson. Like I said, he hasn't done anything defensively to stop LaMelo Ball at all. And an easy jam for LaMelo, who's up to 18. LaMelo off the screen. It's Musa inside. Nobody stopping that right there. Pick and roll excellence tonight from LaMelo Ball, and a lot of excellence last game as well. He's got 18 and 7. Looking for LaMelo. Schroeder trying to get through that screen, but he didn't do a good job. And LaMelo's up to 23 points, back up to a 22-point lead. You gotta imagine we want to drive, right? LaMelo's wide open for 3, though, so why not let it fly? Another 3 for LaMelo. It has just been way too easy for him. There's no matchup on this team at all. It's all we've needed from these guys. LaMelo, another 3. It's up and it's no good. Still a 23-point lead for us. This game appears to be over. 9-123 win. The Cavs did pretty decent in the fourth quarter. They dropped 39, but we dropped 40. So, you know, we just matched them and even outdid them in that fourth quarter. This was just another dominant victory. As you can see, we really dominated in every category, and we barely turned the ball over as well. Biggest lead was 29. Everything we did way better. Our bench has been way better. Our defense has been way better. 32 from Kahn Knipple after having a really bad game 1. He bounces back in game 2. LaMelo with 26 and 8. I mean, that's just what he does. Just amazing, amazing numbers. A.J. Mitchell, another impressive game. 20 points and not a lot of shots. Colin Sexton with 14. Kamara, good game defensively. Kessler was great. And Musa Diabate was amazing. Now, Brandon Miller has been struggling through these first 2 games, but it really hasn't mattered. His defense has been phenomenal on Donovan Mitchell most of the game, or most of the time. So I'm not tripping about that. And then Garland under 10 points, just not getting the job done. Donovan Mitchell finally had a good game. and it really didn't matter at all. They had 3 players score 10 points or more. So this team seems to be in trouble, and we are not in trouble. We're up 2-0 on this series, and we're doing a lot better than I expected, but this might be the new norm for this franchise. So that'll be the episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys with games 3 and 4 in a potential sweep. Peace.